Good afternoon, y'all. Scallywag Innovation. Sporting my new trophy here. And most of y'all know I fell out the back of the ambulance and destroyed my shoulder. Dislocated, broke the tip of the humerus off, tore every tendon. And I had to unhook this bicep. Anyway, kind of been out of it. Gonna be out of it as far as fishing goes for a little while. But I want to come to y'all today and show y'all some of the way I rig my stuff. Also, I'm probably going to do a giveaway. Give this away at the end of the thing. Just going to make a standard rig like my favorites. Basically, it's Antique Cooper. There's a million videos out there. What's unique to this one is everything that I'll be using is from Ironside. Ironside Catfishing. Y'all need to check them out. Go to their page. I mean, they have my Mickey Burkett cork, signature corks, EVA foam, all different shapes, sizes, colors. These right here are the three-way swivel. There's glow-in-the-dark beads. I added this little part to it. That's where I hook my sinker. Whether it be a dragon weight or coin or whatever. They're three-way. I love them. They're strong. They just hold up. They spin good. Spin like ball bearings almost. And today we'll be using their, look at that offset. Good gracious alive. That's their 10-aught trophy hook. 10-aught, I'm a pretty big boy. Can you see it? I can't do this. Anyway, it's pretty big. I was gonna show y'all in my hand, and I gotta wear a size 16 ring. It's pretty big. But they got them all different sizes. Some of the guys around here that just fish for fun, you know, they like the smaller hooks, and they got them pretty much any size. In the last few years, I've kind of transitioned over to the trophy fishing, and once in a while I fish just for fun and maybe keep one or two to eat. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But them big ones that take so long to get big and true dinosaurs, I CPR them, catch, photo, and release. But that's their 10-aught hook that I'm so crazy about from Ironside Catfishing. Y'all need to check them out. I sponsor Catfish Legends. They just had their last tournament last night for the year, unless they have a championship. But I make anchors and sinkers, coin sinkers, egg sinkers, all different sizes. Give away that. I make anchors, scallywag anchors. Let's see if I can show y'all. Actually, let me see. There's some of them hanging over there. That's a scallywag snagging anchor. They all bunched up. But all different colors. They work really, really good. They grab on bottom. Got a breakaway right here, a little zip tie. Get hung up, you snatch it and break it, and it'll just pull it up from down here. It's welded down here. Pull them up upside down. And I powder coat them in all different colors. Anyway, I wasn't here to promote that. I was going to show y'all me tying a rig. And my camera don't want to act right, of course. Why would it? Anyway, we're going to try this with one hand. Kind of hard, to be honest. Not hard, aggravating. But I got some 60-pound leader line right here. I start off snelling my hook. Go through on the open side, inside, whatever you want to call it. Pull out enough and put it around that finger is how I do it. There's 1,000 different ways to do this too. But this just works for me. Pull out me a good bit. And with this thicker line, you don't have to wrap it as many times. I like to go 8 or 10 if I can. I'm not sure why, but I do anyway. But wrap it around. It's a snail knot. And that leaves you that tag in. I stick it back through what's around my finger. And grab it with my teeth. Don't pull with your teeth, just hold it. Pull it down snug, not tight, then wet it, and then pull it. I usually hook it on something, not the point of the hook. Pull it just so I can make sure I pull it down tight. But that is a perfect, beautiful snail. Of course, I trimmed that tag end off. I think I went 7 wraps on that one. But some people don't trim the tag end off. I do. Kind of close. I don't trim it all the way off flat, smooth. That baby right there, if you'll tie it like that, see, it just goes through the eyelet. When it comes up, when that fish bites it, I don't know if y'all can't see it, I guess, but it'll turn every time. It'll turn into that hook. If he grabs it, it'll turn in. And these being the offset straight shank, it just winds up in the corner of that mouth. Now, I have caught 4-pound fish with that same hook. I caught 3 personal bests within a 7-day period. 50.2, 50.5. And I tell you what, whoever guesses my personal best, now if y'all know me, don't go do this. Some of y'all guys that I fish with and around, that'd be cheating. But if you know or can guess my personal best, all within the same, all on the same as that hook, all within a 7-day period, whoever gets closest or guesses it, and if there's more than one, we'll put their name in a hat and let my wife draw. I'm going to send this rig when I get through. You're going to have to send me your address and all. No cost to you. Ironside Catfishing actually sent me some swivels and some corks that I hadn't even ordered. So I'm going to pass that along to y'all. But anyway, so I snare my hook. I get my cork on, and I've just ordered a crimping tool and crimps. I'm going to try that. I've never done it, but this bigger line, I put their ABA foam cork on here. I let it go through that one, that little plastic insert. And this one I just stick in there. And I can set it ever how far I want it to float my bait up or whatever. Take their 3-way, tie it right here, and I use a Palomar. It don't do real good with this thick line, to be honest with you. That's the reason I'm going to order the crimping tool to try that out. Try this crimping on this thick stuff. It seems to do good on regular line, like 40 pound, even 50 pound. But something about this leader line is just so thick, it don't pull down like it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you know what I'm trying to say, tell me. Anyway, I'll do a Palomar knot right there on that. Trim that tag end off pretty close. And just like that, that's ready to tie to your main line. I cannot figure this camera. Here we go. That's ready to tie to your main line now. I guess 18 inches so. I usually don't go much longer than that. Sometimes I make these short and take the cork off. Sometimes, I mean, you just have to play around. Sometimes I put a demon dragon rattle. But you can take this right here. This will be attached to your main line. You can take, if you're doing dragging, drifting, dragging, you can take, I make these too, by the way. These are called eel tail dragging weights. I make them. 2 to 4 ounces seems to be the most popular. Anything heavier than 4 hangs bad. Anything less than 2, you have to go slow. But can y'all see that hanging there? This will be floating up behind you. And that can just drag across whatever, down into stumps. Y'all can see that. If you're anchor fishing, or actually even if you're suspend fishing, I'll put a heavy weight on here. Take that off. Put a heavy weight, but if you anchor fishing, tossing out, and put you one of them corn sinkers on here, same deal. It'll set on bottom. It'll set down here on bottom. Your main line will come up, and this will be floating up here. Bait up off the bottom, don't get hung near as bad. Like I say, sometimes I make this short. If I think the fish is hugging close to the bottom, I'll make this short. So, you know, or either take the cork off so that it can sink down to the bottom. That's one of the things you have to learn, have to play around with. But anyway, it's getting lengthy here. But that's how I tie my 99.9. They call it the Santee rig. I guess it was developed for Santee Cooper. But then like that, it frees me up the option of a heavy sinker for suspending. It'll just take the cork off and let it suspend just like it was a Carolina rig. Or I can put a dragging weight on it. It's kind of a one-time deal, does all. You know, these little clips right here, you can order them. I actually had a bunch of sinker slides I was trying, and I took them off the slides. I'm not crazy about the slide. If you're running a cork with a slide and don't keep your line tight, guess what? Your cork or your boat moves, your cork and all that's going straight to the top. But give me a guess on my personal best fish, and like I say, I'm gonna give this outfit all from Ironside Catfishing, other than the sinker I make them. And I'll put you a dragging weight in there and one of these. But everything else is from Ironside Catfishing. I appreciate them. They've been real good to me. The products is awesome. I mean, I'm just telling y'all. I was always that fisherman. I didn't care as long as it was the right size hook. Or I didn't really care. That Walmart hook was just. But when I started using these, I mean, you just don't miss. They hook up. They got a heck of a point on them. They're sharp and they're tough. I could show it, do another video hooking it to it. It'd break this 50-pound line before it even thinks about straightening that hook. But anyway, y'all comment below, and I'll announce the winner in a few days, a couple of days. Like I say, if there's a tie, I'll get my wife to draw out of a hat. Somebody will get this right here, all from Ironside Catfishing. And yeah, I'm doing this in an effort to get y'all to try to reach out to them and get on their webpage and order, because I'm telling you, I mean, they don't owe me nothing. I don't owe them nothing. But I'm telling you, if I find something I believe in, I stand by it. And I stand by these guys. And they're super nice. You chat with them, they respond and email you right back. They're super nice guys. And they understand catfishing. So anyway, if y'all need an anchor or sinkers, holler at me. We'll work something out on that. Thanks for joining.